Alright, good afternoon and welcome to the World Book Month Creative Story Writing Workshop. To all the audience out there, if you have any questions for our speaker later in the session, you can use the Q&A app if you are watching. And to the participants in the Hangout, identify yourself in the group chat and we shall increase your volume so that you can speak to the speaker if you have any questions. And please avoid using the camera and your mic throughout the session to avoid audio disruption. Alright, thank you very much for joining us. And today we have with us Sue.
Hi.
Sue, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, hi. My name is Sue. I'm from Magic Bird Publishing. We are a non-profit. We're a non-profit publisher, and what we do is we for all the books that we sell. We turn our profits into books that we give away to children who well, we just give away to children. Sorry.
Oh, that's very nice that you're doing it. Okay, so today with us you'll be sharing how to do creative story writing.
Yes.
What shall we start off with?
Okay. Well, I was thinking that maybe because I have 4 sessions with you guys, one every week. And I thought that what we could do is to learn how to put together a story. And sorry, this is the first time I'm doing this. It's very disconcerting watching myself. But we can put together a story. So I thought what I could do is I would take one of Magic Bird books. Let me read the story to you. And then while I'm reading the story to you, maybe what you can think of is who are the main characters, what takes place in the book, and what are the things that happen. How does that sound? Sound okay? Okay, great. So I'm going to warm up to this by reading you guys a book, and of course this will be the book that we're going to use for the next 4 sessions. Yeah.
All right. So what is the title of the book that we'll be reading today?
The book is called The Werewolf and His Moon. I believe you have a scanned copy of it, right?
Yep. All right. So, okay, if you see on our screen right now, will be the story that Sue will be reading to you.
Okay, so you guys ready? You guys ready?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, here we are. So I'm going to read to you The Werewolf and the Moon and His Moon. All of you know what werewolf is, right? Who doesn't know what a moon is? I'm kidding. Okay, so it's slightly different from okay. There was once a place. It was not so big a place, like a city, where no one even knows their neighbors. Nor was it so small, like a village, where everyone knows everyone else's business. It was a just so place, where some people knew each other, but no one knew everybody. In this just so place, everyone knew who owned the bakery, but no one knew of the young boy who lived alone in the forest in front of the bakery. This young boy called Tristan was so timid and gentle. His grandfather had left him this small house and a very big secret. They were a family of werewolves. When his grandfather was still alive, he said, "Tristan, I am a werewolf." Tristan had cried out loud and tumbled off his chair. His grandfather had smiled. "You can change too." "Don't kid me." Now, with his grandfather gone, Tristan lived all alone in the small house. He was much too shy to make friends, but he longed for one. One night, in this just-so town, just like that, the moon disappeared from the sky. Night after night, people looked up into the sky, but nobody could find the moon. People were scared. There was no moonlight to guide them. "It's too dark! It's too scary! More lights, please!" cried the folks in this just-so town. The missing moon did not bother Tristan. He liked to walk. The missing moon did not bother Tristan, sorry. He liked to walk among the chattering crowds. One dark night when he was out, he met a girl. "Hello, my name's Muffin," said the girl. Tristan looked at her and blushed. "My name is Tristan," he said. "If you don't mind my asking," for Tristan was curious despite his shyness, "what's that glow in your pocket?" Muffin didn't answer, but grabbed his hand and said, "Let's have tea." The cafe was popular with the local folks because the owner had lit it up till it shone brighter than the moon. Tristan could not contain his curiosity and asked again, "What's that glow in your pocket? It shines like the missing moon." Muffin smiled but didn't answer. Tristan began to talk and talk. He'd been alone for so long that once he started, he just couldn't stop. In fact, he told her everything except that he was a werewolf. Muffin watched Tristan as he talked and listened to every word. Later, Tristan was too shy to ask her to meet again. But Muffin said, "I'll see you tomorrow." Tristan felt he could fly. A friend! A friend at last! The next day, Muffin came to Tristan's house. "Where shall we go?" she said. "To the park to have our dinner of freshly baked bread," Tristan replied. There they are, sitting there having their bit of bread. And then, sooner or later, Tristan and Muffin soon became firm friends. Tristan looked forward to his unusual night visitor. She knew a lot of things, but yet at the same time she seemed to know nothing. Sometimes she would ask, "What does the sun's face look like? What does a cock crow sound like? How many colors are there in the sunset?" Tristan thought that pink was just the right color for her hair. Tomorrow, he decided, he would tell her he was a werewolf. The next night, Tristan was very nervous. This was his first friend. What if she ran away when he heard that he was a werewolf? Tristan saw now that Muffin was glowing brightly, even brighter than the glow in her pocket. So even before he could even ask her, Muffin said, "It's time for me to go now." And then she said, "I am the moon." Tristan heard her and didn't hear her. What did she mean? And then he understood. Poor, gentle Tristan. What a heartache. "Take this," Muffin said, removing the glow from her pocket. "I don't want you to go," he said. He wanted to meet her tomorrow, and every night of the year, and every single year. Muffin smiled and pointed to the sky. "I'll be with you all the time up there." Muffin floated up into the sky. Tristan fell to his knees. He cried until he roared. As Muffin slowly changed back to the moon, Tristan changed into a howling, raging wolf. He howled as if he could rend the sky into two. The townsfolk cheered as the moon returned. So, every month as the moonlight falls gently on Tristan, his howls can be heard far away. That was when the wolffolk too began to howl at each full moon. Only they know the secret of Tristan and his moon, and where the missing piece of the moon is. Okay, so what do you guys think of the story? Did you like it?
So, did you like the story? What do you think?
Yeah?
We see Cikgu Nazira's school.
Okay.
Hi, what do you think of the story?
What do you think of the story? The story was amazing.
Was it amazing? Okay. What did you like best about the amazing story?
I like the Muffin Girl.
The laughing girl?
The Muffin Girl?
The muffin girl.
Oh,
Did you like
right.
her hair?
Yes.
Yeah?
What color was her hair?
Pink.
Pink. Wow, they actually remember it. Very good. Okay.
So what do you think was the problem for the girl with the pink hair?
A very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I missed that.
Very beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So, who do you think is the main character of the story? Tristan. Ah, okay.
Okay.
So let's try Cikgu Fuzasko. Cikgu Mubasa from SK Haji Ismail.
Yes.
Yes. Your next question.
Hi, yes. So, what did you think about what happened that Muffin had to go back to being a moon, and then Tristan had no more friends? Was it a sad ending, or do you think it was a happy ending?
Sad.
Sad? But then, if she didn't go back, there'll be no moon.
The ending.
I mean, this story, at the end of the day, is a story about friendship, right? Between a werewolf and his moon. Tristan was a very lonely boy, and then Muffin came down from the moon and became his friends, and they became best friends. But of course, she had to go back. She had to go back home, and Tristan was left with no friends. So every month, when it's the full moon, he's calling for her. So yes, it is slightly sad, but it's also very sweet, I think. What do you think? I mean, it's nice that they managed to find each other, right, and be good friends. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the next activity. Okay, so because this whole series of workshops is about writing your own books and coming up with your own stories. So what do you think is the very first thing you need to be able to write a story? Any story.
Yeah, what's the first thing that you need to write a story? Let's have SJKC Chongguo. I think Miss Yap student, yeah. Teacher Yap, the student has an answer, is it? Teacher Yap Yi.
Yeah.
What do you think you need to write a story?
What do you think?
Title.
The title?
Title?
Yeah.
The?
What do you need even before you get? What helps you come up with a title?
What helps you come up with the title?
What is inside you to make you think of the title, and you go, oh, what's going on in your brain? It starts with an I. Imagine. What do you need?
Imaginations.
Imagination. That's the very first thing everyone needs. So, and I think that every young person and every child has imagination. So, shall we watch the video?
Yep. Okay, so let's try watching this video about imagination. Alright, sorry about that. Let us replay the video.
Just like echo. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so this is called the Imagination Song. We're so sorry for the technical problem. It's called Imagination Song from Starship Sarafras,
Okay.
puppet web series song for kids.
So while you guys are, while your teachers are looking for the link for YouTube, why don't we play a game first, so that yeah, let's play a game. So this, and then after the game we can watch the video, even though your imagination is already activated, I hope. So let's see now.
All right.
On your screen, we're going to play this game. What would this object say if it could talk, right? So let's pretend like this is a mouse. What do you think the mouse would say? It might go, "Ooh, I love running on the top of the table." Or this mouse might go, "Where are my ears? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not a real mouse." You know, what do you think it might say? Let's play this game. So
all right.
I'm going to put a picture up on screen. Can you see
Okay,
it?
so on the screen, this game is called the Imagination Game, is it?
Yes.
All right, so game number 1. So when you look at this object, what do you think it would say? All right, to schools that wants to answer, please type your name into the chat box and then we will increase your volume. Okay, so the first object, ready?
Okay. So I would let me do this. So this is an apple, right? The apple might go, "Oh goodness, I'm so juicy," or "I'm the one who poisoned Snow White," or "I think that when I grow up, I'll be a big old tree." Okay, so
I think the apple will be saying that. I'm too fat.
I'm too
slim down.
That's true. I'm too fat and juicy.
All right.
So-
So let's have next school. What do you think this object will be saying if it has a mind? This one. Ooh, Mr. Ang's school has an answer, I think.
Hi, what do you think the tree would say?
From SJKC Pei Hua.
Hey, what?
Right, so to the schools my students say, Mr. Ang said, my students say, "I want to grow up." The tree would say, "I want to grow up."
What do you think the tree will grow up to be to?
Wow.
Like a beanstalk? Like Jack and the Beanstalk, where I can touch the sky?
All right, we have
Oh, the tree
an
wants to
answer,
sing.
yeah,
That's so cool.
From
What do you
SK
think
Haji
the sing-
Ismail,
what-
I want to sing.
Please take.
Oh, please take care of me.
Yeah.
All right, let's have school from Miss Yap Yi. From SJKC Chongguo. Yes, SJKC Chongguo, you're on. Why do you think? Why does the tree say, "Please take care of me"?
Why you say that? Please take care of me. Cause
Don't cut me.
because of the environment.
Because of the environment.
The environment.
Yes.
Well, we have
Great
answer
answer, I
from
love that.
SK Putrajaya Precinct 9 says that you want some fruits. Very good. Everyone's very creative.
Please don't
All right,
cut me down. I
yeah,
love
let's
all
have
these
the
answers.
next.
Okay,
Let's have the
next
next
one.
object. Wow, everyone's
Yeah.
giving very good answers. Yeah, this picture now on the screen.
That's kind of cute.
Let's have Cikgu Nazira School. Cikgu Nazira from SK Putrajaya Precinct. This is a picture. What do you think? What do you think the picture is saying? This little kitten.
Hug me.
I'm hungry.
They're hungry.
Hungry. All right, SJK Putrajaya Prisin. SK Putrajaya Prisin said, I'm hungry. And we have SJKC Chongpo say, hug me. And from Mr. Ang School, from SJKC Pihua, I want some fish. Oh my god, everyone's so cute.
And I like this one. I want to talk to my owner. Hang in there, you know.
I want to talk to my owner.
High
All right, what
five.
about the next one? So this next picture. Everyone is so creative. All right.
Okay, shall we? Okay, shall we move on to the next slide?
I feel so bouncy. We have from Zico Nazira. I feel so bouncy.
I feel like that too after a big meal. My stomach's just bouncing up and down. Does it happen to you guys?
Yes, from Chico Aliza's school.
Yeah.
Kick me into the goal.
Come, let's play.
SK Pukanjaya, kick me into the goal. Very nice. All right. What about this picture? The next picture on the screen. We have SK Haji
I
Ismail
want
on.
some leaves.
I want some leaves.
How do you think a giraffe would eat? Like that? Yeah?
SK Haji Ismail, yeah, your answer please. I think we have you online.
I'm so tall I can be a model. I love that one.
Malaysian Next Top Model.
Yeah. So, I'm hungry. A lot of people seem to be hungry here. Have you guys eaten?
I hope everyone has lunch. Mahfuzah's from SK Haji Ismail said, I want to fly. Oh, you need to grow some wings for that. Very good.
How would the giraffe neck go when it's flying? It'd be like this, I think.
All right, so very good. Everyone is giving very creative answers.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, so that is how you start off with the story, is it?
Yes.
Getting your creative juice pumping.
Yeah, we have our imagination flowing now. We can put our thoughts into, you know, how objects would think, how someone would feel. So I mean, let's move back to this story. Now that you can put yourself into how a ball or a tree would feel, how do you think you would want to change the story? What don't you like about the story? And you know, did you guys said that you didn't like it that Tristan and Muffin were apart at the end.
Yeah, they said it was a very sad ending.
Yeah. How would you change it to be a happy ending?
So now that you're very creative, let's change the story that we heard just now, is it? So the werewolf and the moon. So make one change to this character. So like you see on the screen, make one change to this character.
Yeah.
And how do you think the story will change if you change one thing about this character?
Like for instance, I can give you guys an example. If Muffin wasn't a moon, she never would have to go back.
So if Muffin is a human,
Yes.
So she just have to stay on Earth.
Yes.
She
And
don't
they
have to
can be
turn
friends
into a moon.
forever.
Yeah, and then Tristan will always
Yeah.
have a friend. All right, so let's try. Cikgu Nazira School, SK Putrajaya Prisin. Do we have SK Putrajaya Prisin?
So we changed Tristan into a vampire. So what do you think would happen? Do you think Tristan would suck the blood of Muffin?
All right, let's have SK Putrajaya Prisin. Ooh, yes.
Yes,
vampire.
suck the blood. And do you think once we suck the blood of Muffin, she would still glow as a moon, or she'll be a moon with no glow?
Sorry, can you repeat that? What happened when you said Tristan will be a vampire? So what happened to Muffin?
Muffin with what? Shout louder.
One time. Her blood because
They'll be friends? They'll still be friends?
Yeah, one's a moon and one's a vampire. That makes sense because vampires don't like sun, right?
Oh yeah.
They like the moon.
Alright, let us have an answer. Why don't we get from
He will suck the blood. She is
who would
his
like to
friend.
answer? Let's have SGKC Chongguo. Let's have SGKC Chongguo. And all the boys are standing in front of the laptop. Yeah. What would you change about Tristan? A leopard? You
Into a
want to change
leopard?
Tristan into a leopard with pretty patches?
And someone wants to change him into a fairy. So what? They'll be girlfriends.
Cikgu Mahfuza School from SKG Ismail want to change Tristan into a fairy. Alright, let's have Cikgu Mahfuza School on SK Haji Ismail. So if you turn Tristan into a fairy, what will happen to Muffin?
Better for him. That's true. A fairy can fly to the moon, right? And then, do you think it hurts, Tristan, when he changed into a werewolf? Do you think it hurts, or because he's a wolf, he just goes ah?
Yeah, we have SK Haji Ismail on, I think. Hello. Hi, SK Haji Ismail. Hello. So what was the one thing that you changed for the character? And what will happen to your story, the new story?
Where?
Hello? Yeah, SK Haji Ismail. Hello, you're on. Yeah. So what do you think you would change about Tristan?
What do you think? What do you think would change your character? What do you think?
Okay.
Alright, so they said just change into a fairy, change Tristan into a fairy.
Okay.
Alright.
So, some of you didn't get to watch the video, right? So, shall we go back and watch the video? Because that might help you with the next part when we talk about your homework. Haha, who likes homework here? Too bad.
Alright, come, let us retry the video. Okay, so I think I gave the link to everyone just now in the chat. Okay, can everyone just click on the link? Yeah, so Cikgu Nazira is going to stream on their own. All right. Okay, so the title of the song is Imagination Song.
Are you all getting the video? If not, we can skip it. Let's see.
Yep. Cool.
Did you all see the video? Okay, so I'm assuming that everyone's imagination is activated now, right?
So you see those puppets?
Did anyone dance and did anyone
Yeah.
sing? I hope you guys did. Ta-da. Okay, so I'm just going to start talking a little bit about what I want you to go away to do in preparation for the next time that we all meet up to talk, okay? So for your homework, I want you to draw a picture of a character. Just one picture, just one page, like just one page. And then you just draw your picture of your character and, you know, what it looks. I'll leave it up to you, your individual groups. What do you think they should look like, what their name is, what their age is, that kind of things. Whether they have families or whether they have friends, are they a goodie or are they a baddie, or are they both? Some people can be good and bad at the same time. You know, maybe the character starts off bad and then he becomes good. Yeah, but there's also no reason why you can't be an evil character all the way through and who does really mean things all the time. Then you can decide what happens to him, you know, later.
So the schools are supposed to draw their own character, and this will be used throughout all the workshops.
Yes,
after this, is it?
Correct.
So they have to decide now whether a character is a good character or a bad character?
Yes. So we can talk about this now. I mean, if you guys want to talk about, is anyone, we can make up a character now. And then you don't have to, of course, use that for your homework, but we can make up one now. Do you want to do that? Okay, let's think of it. Boy or girl?
Alright, so that's the question. Boy or girl? What will the next thing that they'll need to think about?
So we do one character now. This is not your homework. This is just to show you how to think about your characters, and it doesn't have to be you know, an animal or a person. It could be an apple. It could be a chair. It could be a cloud. You know, it could be anything. So let's pretend and work through and create one character now. Okay? So do you think it's a boy or a girl, this character that we're going to do together?
Let's have SJT 陪话. SJT 陪话. Hello, Teacher Ang. So your students, what character are they thinking about? Boy or girl? This will be your main character throughout the whole creative story writing workshops.
And it's an example. Okay, let's say it's a boy. Okay? How old do you think the boy is?
How old is the boy? Con ke superhero ke
We have SK Haji Ismail on.
superpower. Has superpower.
Just shout out an answer, it's okay. There's no right or wrong. Just shout it out. How old?
I think SJKC Chongpo has something to say.
Power.
Huh?
Hello, we have SJKC Chongpo.
Oh.
Okay.
Mr. Ang's school, SJKC Peihua, they're going to work on the site. Yeah, you can use Google Draw to start designing your character.
You can.
It's going to be a circle shape, it's going to be fat, it's going to be thin.
It can be whatever you like.
It can be a robot.
So this is our example character, right? It's not the character that you're going to go away and come up with. So maybe it's easier if, let's say, we pick a character from here. Okay, can you see this man here? Can you see this man? He's sitting on the stool. Can you see? This man, this fat man sitting on the stool. Okay, let's make up a story about him. Okay? So let's say he's sitting on a stool. Yeah, what do you think his name is? What could we call him? We could call him, let's see, what's a nice name for a fat person, do you think? Grumpy? Or David?
McDonald's.
Or, yeah, we could call him McDonald's. So there's Ronald McDonald sitting on a chair. Okay? Do you think he has any friends? Do you think he has any family? Do you think that's his sister or his mother or a stranger? Yeah?
So how many characters will the school need to create for this story?
Just one. Yeah. But these are the same things that would be good to start thinking about. You know, has he got friends? What his name is? What's unique about your character? As in, what's different? Like this man in the picture, what was different about him was because he was fat. Yeah, and does that drive your story? Because he was fat, does he want to be thin? Is he happy being fat? There's nothing wrong with being fat, of course. You know, so that kind of things.
Okay, so I guess for all the schools out there, so when you start thinking about your character, you can also start designing your character, what it looks like. Teachers can start off with a Google Draw document, share it with your students. So the blue button that says share. So you can share it with any of the students and then get them to collaborate on how the character should look like. And you can also write in the text of what the character is going to be. Is it the name?
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad, how old it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then start
what it likes, what it does not like. You know, and then next week what we do is we go, okay, now that you have your character, let's decide what happens to your character. What adventures we can make up for your character. Yeah?
Alright, so the first thing that you have to do to start off your story writing is get your creative juice pumping.
Yes.
And now the second thing, the task that you need to do before we come back together again next week is create your character. So like Sue said, imagine what your character is like, what does it look like, is it fat, is it thin, is it tall, is it short? Create a name for your character.
Yes.
Put in colors if you want using Google Draw.
Yes.
Okay, collaborate with your friends, think all together. So if you have 5 in a group, think of one character together.
Yes, not 5. Although maybe it could have 5 heads,
And
but
then
it's
you can
still one.
Yeah, you can still vote on who has the best one,
Yes.
and then create that one character. So we'll come back again next week.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's tell the school what will they be doing next week, so they
Okay.
have something to expect.
Sure. Okay, so next week, as I said, right, now that you have your character, whether it's got one head or 5 heads, or whether it's green or blue, or whether it's got feet coming out of its head, you know, we are going to take this character and put it in a setting. You know, it could be in the sky, it could be on the ground, it could be on the road, and then we're going to decide what happens to your character. We're going to make up something for him, or you guys are going to make up something for him, and we're just going to help you in your imagination.
Okay, cool. All right, so that will be coming up next week.
Yes.
So they'll be using the character that they're designing today.
Yes.
Next week, we're going to decide where your story is going to be.
Yes.
The setting.
The setting and what happens.
All right, and so what happens?
Yeah, what happens to your
That will be the
character.
cool part, I guess.
Yeah.
So what trouble you're going to get your character
Yes.
in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether your character's going to be friends,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
I mean,
Alright.
things that you can think about also is, it's not just like, is it good or bad or friends, but does it have any superpowers? Maybe your character can fly.
Ooh.
Maybe your character can become invisible, you know? That kind of stuff.
All right. So just for this week, I think you can start small. Start with your character first. Even that already has a lot of things to do.
Yes.
So we'll come back again next week, everyone, and you can decide where your stories will be at, and also the plot of your stories.
Yes. How does that sound? Does that sound doable? Are you guys going to do it with so much fun?
Oh, I see already some schools started discussing what their character is going to be like.
Okay, so
Cool. All right.
let us leave you to it.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining us this week, to all the schools that are in. I'm sure everyone's going to be very creative and come up with like super awesome characters next week. So we'll see your characters next week. Collaborate among yourself, work
Yes.
together, and we'll come back again next week.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. So for to schools that have any questions, like the screen is showing right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to share and discuss. At the Frog Connected Classroom G+ page, we actually have a community for teachers. So it's under Frog Connected Classrooms. Look up that in the G+ community page. Or if you have any question you're not sure of, email rachel.wong@frogasia.com.
And just another thing, I'm going to be here for the next 5 minutes. If you guys want to write anything in the chat, I'm happy to field any questions you have now for the next 5 minutes, yeah?
Alright, cool. So to teachers who are not very sure of how to draw or how the scrapbook site is going to work, do not worry as well, because your next session will be on Friday. So if you haven't signed up and you feel interested to check out what this webinar for teachers are going to be, it's going to be very helpful for you so that you can guide your kids throughout the whole creative story writing workshops. Check out more information on frogasia.com/World Book Month. I repeat, frogasia.com/World Book Month. Alright, so you can find more information there. And if you have anything, join us on G+, and we'll see you again next week. Alright, bye. Good luck creating your characters.
Bye.